Caribbean Events Company is ready to produce St. Lucia Jazz. The local company, made up of Landmark Events, Event Star and MCE Sounds, was formed this year. It produced a number of jazz events, namely Jazz on the Square, Gaiety Jazz and Side Lawn at Pigeon Island. But Chairman Danny Belizaire says this is just the tip of the iceberg. He says Caribbean Events Company wants to handle the production of St. Lucia's biggest festival.
We're looking at 19 years of jazz in St. Lucia this year. Next year, of course, is our 20th anniversary. And I think it's time that a local company takes over the production side of jazz. We are not going to be replacing BET or any other entity for that matter, but it's to be able to get a bigger slice of the pie, if you want to put it like that, and prove to not the powers that be that there are entities here in St. Lucia that can do, if not a better job, as good a job as any other international company. And this is why we formed this collaboration.
The tourism minister says reviews from the shows the company produced have been good. However, he is not ready to commit to the new company producing St. Lucia Jazz. Alan Chasney says a review process must take place before any such decision is made.
Well, no final decision has been made. Clearly, we worked with that company this year. They were selected. And as I said, they're going to be producing Gaiety Theatre. They're also taking over a lot of the production on Pigeon Island itself, and they're heavily involved in the periphery events. And we'll wait to see how they've done this year before we make any further pronouncements in terms of a continuation in that regard.
Before the 19th edition of St. Lucia Jazz kicked off, rumors swirled this was the last year BETJ, a company that has now been replaced by Centric, would handle the production of the festival. Sources said the new BET entity was not interested in producing the event. Whether fact or fiction, Belizaire and his partners say they present an ideal option to take over main stage at Pigeon Island events.
These companies have been in existence for a very long time, producing some very excellent productions in the past. By us coming together, in fact, what you have is you have perhaps one of a superpower in terms of events companies in St. Lucia. I don't think it would have been, it's fair to say that any one of our companies could have taken on the project on our own, but I think with the strength of the three companies together, we're pretty strong.
But for now, they have to wait for a review to determine where they might fit into St. Lucia Jazz 2011. Carmi Joseph, HTS News, Channel 4.